Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. In the AL Central, Andrew Miller got his third win this season as Cleveland took care of the Yankees 6-3. The White Sox launched 3 home runs as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 6-4. Francisco Liriano collected win number 2 on the year, leading Detroit to the win over Kansas City 1-0. Jay Happ got the win throwing 8 shutout innings as Toronto took care of the Rays 6-2. The Baltimore Orioles hit 3 long balls as they defeated the A's in Oakland 10-8. The Mariners held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they destroyed the Angels 12-1. The Boston Red Sox swatted 4 home runs in this one as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 11-6. The Giants combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 3-2. The Nationals pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 2-0. Jacob deGrom tossed a dominating complete game shutout as the Mets downed the Rockies 5-0. The Miami Marlins totaled 13 hits as a team as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 9-0. The Pittsburgh Pirates knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 5-4. Yu Darvish fell short of the shutout but pitched into the 9th inning, not allowing any runs as the Cubs took down the rival Cards 3-0. The Houston Astros combined for a 4-hitter as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 6-0. Chris Taylor had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits as the Dodgers were winners over the Padres 8-0. He is currently among the doubles leaders in the National League. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the New York Yankees. The Tribe are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. CC Sabathia, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
Lindor.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Two and one now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Previous history with Sabathia, it's been a steady 5 for 9. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. 3-1. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Lindor aboard here at first with nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2 to Walker for 1. On to first, and that takes care of Kipnis. A double play. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So a good start here in the first for CC Sabathia. Indians nothing. Yankees coming to the plate. We'll be right back on MLB Network. Danny Salazar gets the ball for the Indians in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. A fastball that just misses inside. So fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. He's just 2 for 9. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. The 2-1 home. High and deep to straightaway right. Looking up is Davis. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. A solo shot for Jacoby Ellsbury. Home run number 5 on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Batting second, designated hitter, Ronald Torres.
Ronald Torres the next to bat, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Lindor fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's on an incredible RBI streak. How about over 20 runs batted in his last 10 games? It seems like every time someone's in scoring position, this guy knows how to knock them in. He's been like white hot.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's a base hit on the line.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. First pitch on its way. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up. New York off to a 1-0 lead. Edwin and now. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
Edwin in front of the
Now here's the pitch. second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. On the ground to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius' time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Now the first pitch from CC. And that one just missed outside. 1-0. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. That's by him for strike 1. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs.
Batting sixth, first baseman number 7, Eric Thames.
Standing in, Eric Thames, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Thames doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Previous history with Sabathia, he's 0 for 11. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. CC ready with the 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2. Bradley Zimmer would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 1-0. Here's Neil Walker, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Neil Walker.
Here comes the first pitch. He takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And a swing and a miss as Walker is down on strikes for the first out.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And let's take a look at Yan Gomes, catcher. Calls a really good game. Pitchers seem to love throwing to this guy. And don't get it twisted, he can run into a 3-run homer as well.
Here's Didi Gregorius as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed up a little high. 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting seventh, third baseman,
Brandon Drury will bat next. Looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. And again a throw, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat. Change up that catches the corner for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
1-2. A ball and 2 strikes now. Gregorius, base runner at first with 1 out. And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Thames is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
batting eighth, right fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
A two-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Hot shot down the line. but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Davis. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. The Yanks leave one. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're set for the top half of the third from the Bronx. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer.
Center fielder, number 4, Bradley Zimmer.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Drury over to his right. And he brings it in on the warning track. So 1 gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East. Here's Rajay Davis now. Previous history with Sabathia. He has 9 base hits in 55 tries. 11 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. One out, nobody on. Softly hit toward the hole. Gonna be a tough play, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. A high fastball is in there.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit it.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Greg Bird. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering on its way. Up around the face.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now the 1-0. It is a fastball then off the plate for a ball.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Greg Bird sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll look to duplicate his first at-bat when he homered to open the inning.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are two gone now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Striding in once again, Ronald Torreyes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Ripped on the ground to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And we see that these guys currently sit 5th best in the American League in that category. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Kipnis has it on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for the Yankees, but they lead it 1-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Lindor stands at second with no outs. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now the first pitch from CC. And this is taken outside for ball one. 1-0. No runs, just one hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The batter, number 10.
Ready for another chance? Edwin Encarnacion. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Sanchez is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's set, and the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And it's 1-1.
That's a ball.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Sinker. 3-2 now. Eric Thames would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? A play at the plate, and he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Into the box now, Neil Walker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Ready on 1-2. And a fastball just a bit high. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the payoff pitch home. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Here's Didi Gregorius, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
1-1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in to try it again, Eric Thames. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started.
Eric Thames.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. This catches the inside corner for strike 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Striding in for the Indians, Bradley Zimmer. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. In there, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Walker barehands it. Not in time. Exceptional effort out there, but that base hit puts the potential tying run at first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball is put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia. Grounded up the first baseline. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The next 0-2. On the ground is short. This could be two. Here's Walker for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Indians there. They trail this one 1-0. Brandon Drury will bat next. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. And that one just missed outside. Three and 0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. 3-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Dribbled to the right side. But it's foul, strike one. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. One out, nobody on. And a neck-high fastball that time. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Gomes gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Gardner is retired, 2 down now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The catcher, number 8, Yan Gomes.
The pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gardner going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Francisco Lindor. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. So far this year against southpaws, Lindor is exactly a .400 hitter.
Yeah, this is a great spot for him right now. He just seems to have been picking up left-handed pitching great all season long.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's forced to protect with 2 strikes as he had to reach for that one to foul it away. Here it comes on 0-2. Swinging a soft liner. And there are 2 away now.
Second baseman, number 22, Jason Kipnis.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Ellsbury's after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. Still working on a 1-0 lead. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And that's taken for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
The 1-1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And Ellsbury's running. Strike called. Now the throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Ready with the 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, And that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. On to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, Matt, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there.
Now batting, left fielder,
Ready for another shot now. Giancarlo Stanton, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope,
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Two balls and a strike to count from Danny Salazar. Line toward right center, and he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Tony Zitch takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
number 55, Tony Zitch.
Here's Neil Walker, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Lindor waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Didi.
Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Davis is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Ready once again, Brandon Drury. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Popped high in the air. Thames has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. The Yankees 4 and the Indians nothing. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Heading out towards shallow right. Gardner is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
The batter, number 10.
Edwin Encarnacion now 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now the first pitch from CC. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Lined into left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Into the box, Michael Brantley, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
1-1 to count. Sabathia still has not allowed an earned run through 6 1/3. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Digging in to try it again, Eric Thames. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Sean Irwin will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 25, Sean Irwin.
From the belt, kicks and deals. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. See the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. The Yankees 4 and the Indians nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Full count now. The 3-2 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. On to first, and it's dropped. And as a result, the leadoff man will be allowed to reach here.
As we watch this, I'm trying to figure out what happened here. Looked like the throw was on target, and it was. He just didn't close the glove over it, and he's safely aboard as a result. Those are tough to explain sometimes.
Now at the plate, Greg Bird. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Gardner on at first, nobody out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Little dribbler up the third baseline. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th. And it's back to the top of the order now for Jacoby Ellsbury. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. The 1-2 pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. 1 out and a runner on second base. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Ronald Torrey is the next to bat, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. On the ground to the left side. Backhanded. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And the runner is in to score from third on what was not a good throw at all.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. To his left. Ramirez. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Eighth inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 5-0. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Here's Rajai Davis now. This is skied out toward right. Walker moving to his left. And that's the first out of the inning. Eighth inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Mike Napoli will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Previous history with Sabathia. He's got 12 hits in 46 tries. He's also hit 3 home runs. Zimmer makes a break from first. Grounded weakly to the left. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Francisco Lindor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Now the 1-0 from CC. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Here's Sabathia on 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1. Zimmer at second with 2 down. Grounded to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Indians leave 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Mike Napoli will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 32, Mike Napoli.
Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Francisco Mejia is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Here's Neil Walker as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Trevor Rosenthal answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Here's Didi Gregorius as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Brendan Drury. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Liner towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Yanks leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
In now for Cleveland, Sean Irwin. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Popped him up. Walker calls for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
5-0 the final score today. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. CC Sabathia takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the Cardinals and Yankees. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors, 7 runs. Cleveland, no runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is CC Sabathia. His record is now 2-0. Oscar is Lieutenant Salazar. He is now 4-2. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.